Yeah, although right now, I mean, outside, it's more like summer.
It really is. Now, don't let the calendar confuse you. Yes, we are officially into the fall season, but Mother Nature has some other plans for us as we work our way through the rest of this week. But let's just enjoy the views of the fall-like season that we've been experiencing across our area. These shots of actual trees in Tigard starting to shed their green for a nice pop of red, and also those yellows. These just happen to be maple trees and a locust tree, and those are really kind of the two main variety of trees that we are seeing really start to put on their fall color here across the I-5 corridor. The rest of the trees packing our patience for about the next week to 2 weeks. Now, we don't necessarily near the peak of our fall foliage, at least here through the I-5 corridor, until we get to the middle of October. So we still got a few more weeks before we really start to see those shows being put on. As right now, we are currently sitting with just a few of those trees starting to turn through the Willamette Valley, along the coast, and over the high terrain of the Cascades. As yesterday was the autumnal equinox, I hope you had your alarm set for 5:43 in the morning, because that's when we brought in the brand new season, where the sun's rays are directly over the equator and on average kind of giving us an equal amount of daylight and nighttime hours as we continue to see those sunsets happening just a little bit earlier in the evening. And it's this week we see our final 7 o'clock hour sunset come the 25th. Now, as we really kind of work our way through the rest of the fall season, expecting to see those average daytime high temperatures continue to cool back as we work our way closer to the winter solstice, which is towards the end of December. Right now, beautiful live look out over downtown Portland as we currently hover right around 72 degrees. Seeing a few clouds lingering overhead with a pocket of sunshine here and there for the rest of us. But you'll notice we climb back up close to 80 degrees, making it feel like the summer season. And if you can believe it, we go even hotter from there as that cloud coverage is still widespread with a live look at our satellite and radar. But we do anticipate for the mild conditions to once again return to the Pacific Northwest. This is going to be after a nice ridge of high pressure starts to build, and our temperature trend sending us back up into the low 90s for tomorrow afternoon, well above the average of 75, and not record breaking, but we will approach it. We'd have to hit 96 degrees here in the Rose City, like what we saw back in 1974, before we stabilize our conditions later on in the week. So there's that cloud coverage. It stays with us for much of the day, again getting a few breaks with the clouds. For tomorrow, a little bit more sunshine in the mix for the afternoon and evening hours as we prepare for our next cold front. It's really going to kind of lean into that cold front phrase, allowing for those temperatures to drop almost 20 degrees in some locations, and eventually helping to fill up our rain gauges close to a couple of 1/100ths of an inch by the time we get to the noon hour on Wednesday for the coastal spots. And then we got to pack our patience until the afternoon for the I-5 corridor. That's where we anticipate more of the wet weather for the second half of the day on Wednesday. Now for today, it's dry, it's sunny with the mix of clouds. 82 is our end goal. And for tonight, falling back to about 62 degrees. Our 7-day forecast paints a relatively dry and summer-like weather pattern for us all the way through Tuesday. And then we start to cool things back again, almost 20 degrees by the time we get to Wednesday with those afternoon showers. We'll have a hit and miss raindrop or two potential through the end of the week. And our weekend, the first full weekend of the autumn season, finally starting to feel like fall with those highs in the low to mid 70s. So you got to start playing those pumpkin patches, the corn mazes, all of the fun outdoor activities.
Have you done any of that yet?
I went to the Dahlia Farms.
Oh, yeah. Got to get Cole in one of those mazes, though.
Oh, yeah. We bicker when we say, no, right, left.
They bicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get lost all the time, too. Hey, fashion next.